How we doing, ladies, gents? Are we on? Are we all right? Are we good? What is going on here? Ted Coningsby channel for the last time for the year at Ted HQ. A few tech issues this morning, but we're all right. Oh dear, why do updates on computers just come at the worst time? You know, when you're busy and you just, I suppose it's because we probably don't want them to update when we're on there, because we're on there because we want to be on there. Never mind, we're all good. Welcome to Ted HQ. Taxi words, flight of 4. Welcome to RAF Coningsby, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Hope we're all good. Here we go. Here he is, Steve-O! How you doing, Steve? You alright? Good. Good. Oh yeah. Gotta keep going. People want to... I'll do a lap with that start. Offering next lap back to F35. That was a rare piece of film, wasn't it? Oh, amazing, wasn't it? Very rare. Very rare. Welcome. Right, let me go and get that map that just blew off the top of there. Yeah, love it. Oh, please, mate. Where are you? It's not that wicked. Just cheers, man. Alright. Yeah. Flight of 4. Welcome to RAF Coningsby, ladies, gents, teddy bears, home of the Eurofighter Typhoon and the Battle of Britain Memorial flight, although they are now in winter service at the moment. Now the Battle of Britain Memorial flight. Look at the Foons here now, look at them. Cobra 29 Squadron. The squadron is all in the call sign. We have 5 Typhoon Squadrons here. Doing. Hope you're feeling good, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. Welcome. Nice carousel of Foons. Welcome to Ted HQ, ladies, gents, teddy bears, and it's a pleasure to be here on the last stream at Coningsby for the year. As we say a very very Merry Christmas. Big shout out to all the Royal Air Force, but as we're at Coningsby, I just want to wish all those at Coningsby who are working over the Christmas and seasonal period, we're looking out for you. Those who won't be with their families, those that like to be on their own, those that like to be here, that are on leave, that kind of thing. I just want to wish, whatever circumstance you're going through, because it can be quite a stressful time, those that are on leave with the families, there's so much to do end of the year. I just want to wish, whatever circumstance you're going through, whether by choice you want to be on your own at this Christmas, because there are those that like to be alone at Christmas, for whatever reason, it is okay. It is not a problem, because I'm sure that hearing all about the family time may not be nice for them, and vice versa. So although predominantly, you know, as we always say, you know, family time, there are going to be those that won't be with their families this Christmas due to their role in the Royal Air Force. And of course, do you know what? Those in our armed forces for doing their service to our country. Just want to say a massive Merry Christmas to all of you, without prejudice, whatever background you've got, okay? We love what you do, and if you're wanting to be with your family or wanting to have that moment alone, we're looking out for you. Big shout out to those that are working over the New Year's period and the Boxing Day. Had a nice chat with a corporal this morning at Coningsby. If you tuned in, I got you. I hope you're all right. But whatever background you've got, just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about trying to do all these fine trimmings and stuff like that. Don't worry. I know it's a big day, but just enjoy. Just sit back, relax. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Just enjoy your day, no matter what you do. All right? We got you. I will be doing a little, if possible, if it's like this on Christmas Day, I will be doing a live stream on Christmas Day. All right? It's not going to be a studio version, you know, playing back anything like that. No, it's something a little bit special that I'd like to just dedicate just 30 minutes, 45 minutes of my time over Christmas with the little Ted's Christmas message. Ted's here, by the way. He's just finishing up his salmon bagels. Whichever background, like I said, please, ladies, gents, teddy bears, do switch off though and have a good time. They're using runway 25 here at Coningsby. There are 5 Typhoon Squadrons as well, and we'll talk a little bit about how it all works with the engine, the Rolls-Royce EJ200 engines. It's quite impressive. Flight of 4, here we go. 5 Squadrons. Here's one of them, 29, the operational conversion unit, who will teach the junior pilots after their fast jet training at RAF Valley on the Hawk T2. If their careers with the Typhoon, they'll fly here with 29 Squadron. If of course it's the F-35B, then they'll go to RAF Marham with 207 Squadron. This is called an operational conversion unit, OCU. You may have heard that before. Here we go, we start things off with 29 Squadron. One of 5 Typhoon Squadrons here at RAF Coningsby, TED HQ. about squadrons, there are 5. That was one of them, 29 Squadron. We've also got 12 Squadron that joined Qatari Emirati Air Force and Royal Air Force Squadron. Also got the Test and Evaluation Squadron, number 41 Squadron. And our 3 frontline combat ready squadrons. Number 3 Fighter Squadron, 3rd shall be the 1st. And they've got, if you have a look closely at their markings and heritage, they are renowned to be the first to fly heavier than aircraft, starting things off with aviation in the Royal Air Force, or the Royal Flying Corps even. In fact, they started flying before the Royal Air Force with the Royal Flying Corps. They were started out as number 2 Flying Squadron, but eventually changed to number 3. They started life near Stonehenge Aerodrome, and because of this, if you have a look at their what looks like Roman numerals, it's actually a monolith on a monolith with a creature on it, and it looks like a bit like Stonehenge, but in the number 3 Roman numerals, if that makes sense. Have a look at it. You look closely, it does have that sort of stone sort of look about it. They are like the Trilithon of Stonehenge, and that's all with their heritage where they first started out. And being the first to fly heavier than aircraft, they've chosen a creature in mythology called a cockatrice. That's the creature's like a dragon, which can petrify even just looking at it, a bit like Medusa and the Gorgon. And they've chosen that because in mythology, one of the earliest creatures that can fly in mythology. And finally, from 1915, ladies, gents, teddy bears, they've retained the fighter role since then. The world's oldest dedicated fighter squadron, I give you, number 11 Fighter Squadron. So there are 2, 3 and 11 fighter squadrons are dedicated fighter. Of course, you could be stationed at RAF Lossiemouth as well. Regardless of where you go, this is where you come first to train and fly on the Typhoon. You don't go anywhere else. This is where you'll go. Everyone starts with 29 Squadron if your career is tuned to the Typhoon. And of course, as we mean to go on, finishing off the year in style, don't forget to hit that like button, smash it, you've been cleared to land on it. And come join us, subscribe to your one and only Ted Coningsby channel. The fun but serious, I haven't said that for a while because that's how we started, didn't we? The fun but serious military aviation channel. We do our very best to bring in the fun and action for you all. The Typhoon, powered by the 2 Rolls-Royce EJ200 engines. We're going to have a little closer look at the EJ200 engine. I've got my model Typhoon here. I haven't got a model engine, but I can kind of talk to you about it. I did a quick diagram of an EJ200 engine in Nikos style. You are going to love this. I thought I'd try something new. I know, as you do, you whip up a EJ200 engine. It's 20,000 pounds of thrust with afterburner. And the actual percentage without, so it punches out an extra around about 30% more power when they use the reheat. It's not very economical, but it gives them that extra injection and power. So we're looking at about 15,500 roughly of pounds of thrust without the reheat or afterburners. So it's pretty impressive, isn't it? So the Typhoon can reach Mach 1, the speed of sound, in just 1 minute. And it will climb to about 9,000 meters. It's what, 25,000, something like that. Anyone do the maths on that one? 25,000 feet. I know it climbs to 9,000 meters in 60 seconds. That's impressive. And sorry, 30 seconds, correction. So the Typhoon can get to the speed of sound in just 30 seconds, and in just 1 minute, it will climb to 9,000 meters. I think that's 25,000 feet, I think that is. The Typhoon's power to weight ratio, even with full payload and fuel, it's an impressive 1:1 ratio, which means it can accelerate vertically into the climb. It can most certainly break the sound barrier in a vertical climb, although sadly for regulations, without clearance they can't do it, but with clearance they are able to do that. And you'll be surprised how far back the Eurojet 200 Rolls-Royce engines are. They're located just, I'd say, the last part, the 20% of that fuselage. So you're looking at where the ram intake is. Can you see the ram intake? So the bottom part of the stabilizer facing, there's like a little ram intake there. So it's like a coolant system, the ram intake. And it is amazing. So you've got to remember, if you look where the air intakes are, it's quite a lot of like a big tube of air intake. So there's the intakes there. You can see them just under the cockpit. And then look how much distance there is between engine and intakes. It's quite a lot. RAF Coningsby opened in 1940 in November. And the first occupants here, number 106 Squadron, with marking Zulu November, operating here with the Handley Page Hamdens in February, straight into battle the month after in March 1941. Imagine that. Handley Page Hamdens, the very first. Joining them a month after that, in April actually, was 97 Squadron, who were at RAF Waddington, that came here in April 1941 with their Avro Manchesters. Eventually both squadrons would operate the Avro Manchester eventually, which was again the Hampden and the Avro Manchester being a twin engine bomber. And as we mentioned before several times, that the RAF were looking for really more power, 4-engine bomber, and along came first of all the short Stirling, but with the runways closing here, with the aerodrome closing to make room for a Class A construction and to have hardened runways, when it opened again in 1943, RAF Coningsby was finally equipped with not only 617 Squadron downbusters, but the Avro Lancaster. More Typhoons to play tunes in our ears. Another set of 4, another flight of 4. The Typhoon made of about 82% carbon composite, a posh way of saying plastic. Made in 4 different countries, part of the Eurofighter project. Able to lock on to fighter jets over 160 kilometers away, and larger aircraft 300 kilometers away. In that radome, it's got the very special ECR developed from Marconi. Inside that radome, can lock onto 20 to 30 targets and prioritize to about 6. So the Typhoon does have some. It's not a stealth. It's not a natural 5th generation stealth fighter, but it does have some stealth attributes as well to keep it low profile. Now that distance between the air intake and the engines, that can be classed as a stealth attribute, because the S-duct system on the Typhoon hides that heat generated by the very first stage of the low pressure compressor those blades at the front. So because it's like a letter S, you can't actually see, if you looked straight ahead into the intakes, you can't actually see the compression blades. They are hidden, which is a very clever system, and especially with the Eurojet sat quite far back, around about the 20% of the actual engine, but maybe 1/5 or a quarter. We'll call it a quarter. It is a multi-role fighter. This is designated as the Typhoon FGR4 in the Royal Air Force. It plays a strategic role in protecting airspace, and for Coningsby and Lossiemouth, this is the chosen jet for quick reaction alert. So Coningsby is a 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365, regardless if it's Christmas. There will be pilots and ground crew. We cannot forget the ground crew. They will also be on QRA. The ground crew, they will react and scramble just alongside, just as well. Sorry, correction. They will scramble with the pilots, make sure that these jets are ready to go, and that's for both Lossiemouth and Coningsby. And also, let's not forget the 1435 flight at Falkland Islands at Mount Pleasant, along with RAF Bryce Norton, again a 24-hour base, who will scramble also a Voyager, which is the tanker, and MRTT should they require extra endurance. Leonardo playing the critical role in producing the aircraft's aeronautical and electric components. Left wing. So left wing made in Italy, right wing made in Spain, the main fuselage made in Germany. And of course we got BAE Systems, Rolls-Royce, and plenty of other companies making the 4 countries. So along with the left wing, you know, when we say the left wing, it does include external flaperons and rear element of the fuselage tail as well. They do that as well, and over 60% of the onboard avionics systems. The company is SL. It's a plant in Turin, and it's responsible for the final assembly line for fighters. They're actually ordered in Italy and Kuwait as well. Lots of info to take in. I know it's something that I really enjoy myself, though, as a commentator. I do thrive in giving as much info and trying to do it in a way that it's manageable. Still there, mate? Steve, the owner of the burger van, just leaving now. But he won't be here now until February, as in running the burger van. He's on leave now for the rest of the season. He does think we're a bit crazy being out here in the coals, but you know how it is. Ted and I will just wrap up warm. This is our squadron leader, Ted Coningsby, and he's proud to wish everyone at RAF Coningsby a very Merry Christmas and season's greetings to them all. You make us so proud. Aren't you quite proud there, Ted, aren't you? I know, mate, I know. He loves his Foons. He loves his RAF. It's the, look at that. Nice English Electric Lightning. Now, the English Electric Lightning wasn't actually, wasn't based here at all, but it's got a heritage with 29. There is another English Electric Lightning as a gate guardian for number 11 Fighter Squadron. It's positioned over by number 11 Fighter Squadron. BBMF as well is making Coningsby their home since 1976. Just before 76, they were called the Battle of Britain flight. It was when they added the Avro Lancaster to their inventory in 1973 that they add the word memorial to the title to become the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. Stephen Cole, Margot Baxter, Claire Lennon, Neil Hawkins, good morning. Mark Dudley, how's it going? Mr. Chicken, Dan Mason, Andrew C, how's it going? Lighting, yeah, it's quite nice actually. Hank Verhule, how you doing? Donna Abbott, Dave Johnson, how's it going? Hope we're all good. All the Foons out that I can see, so we'll just have to leave it on that beautiful English Electric Lightning. So I've got I'm going to show you this model of the Typhoon here that I've got, quite handy. So basically you're looking at the engine, right, so there's the air intakes that we were talking about. This is my model of a Eurofighter Typhoon that I can show you around. Look at that. We don't do CGI here, you know. We ain't got graphics. I'll just show you plain and simple. So the actual Rolls-Royce EJ200 engines, there are two, they literally sit about here. I mean, that's quite far back if you look how far the air intakes. And should we see what's going on here inside this engine? So so first of all, it reaches the, now let me just move into better light for you. Is that all right like that, is it? Would that be all right to show you there? So I'm going to show you my diagram that I put up today. So basically, the air goes in. Now remember, it's an S duct, so the air, it's got a long tube of air, you know. Look at that. So the engine actually this is it actually, just that, which is why I said 20%, because obviously the nozzles, okay, that's part of the exhaust, but the actual business end is done here. So it goes to there's a two-spool turbo fan compressor, and here the first actual part are these large low pressure compressors. It's like these, if you ever seen them, they're basically like, imagine like propellers but with loads of blades. They're big, they're here, there's 3 of them here, all right? So the air's going in, right? This is just normal air going in, la 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 la, and then it reaches these 3 low pressure compression plates. It goes through this. There's a reason why you compress the air, because the more you compress it, the bigger the bang. That's how you get the power and the thrust combined with the fuel, but we'll talk about that. So once it's gone through the 3 low pressure compressors, so it's a 2-spool turbofan compressor, it goes back to about here, and then the air is then divided Okay, now this division goes for a bypass, and it divides the air. Now, it's quite an impressive bypass ratio. It's 0.4 to 1 the ratio, so it's a very low bypass. So some of that air is bypassed, and then what happens here, it goes through 5 rotor pressure, the 5 high pressure compression blades, and they're smaller, and it compresses and compresses, it squeezes that air. All right, are you ready for this? The compression is 26 times the compression, so that air is compressed, multiplied by 26 times. That is an amazing amount of air pressure. Once it's past these, what happens to about here, this is where the hottest part is after this bit. This is where the fuel injectors are. This is the hottest part of the engine. After this stage, what happens here, it goes through a 1-stage high pressure turbine, and this is where it provides the power and ignites. And then what happens, you've got a low pressure turbine as well, which actually powers the compression system. So it's kind of like they power each other, so they run each other, and then of course the bang. That would end for a standard engine, and you know, even a civilian airliner. That is like your normal engine once it's done the injector systems, and then it creates the thrust once that ignites. But after that, to about here, on pilot demand, the pilot can actually choose to have the reheats on, or afterburners are the same thing. Now, it's not very economical, but it can produce 30% more power. 13%, so it goes from about 15 and a bit thousand pounds of thrust each to to a total of 20,000 pounds of thrust each. So total thrust. So just to give you an idea of what I've actually drawn here for you, you may want to pause it in Nikos language. This is a what I drew. So you got your intakes. The intakes will be, wow, they'll be way off the page. There's your 3 massive compression blades, the low pressure, and then you've got some air that's bypassed 0.4, and then it squeezes down to these 5 small compression blades. They're the high pressure, 26 times. And of course you've got your fuel injection system, and that's where the ram intake sits. So it's a hydraulic nozzle. Oh, it looks like we got Cranwell visiting. The hydraulic nozzles, they don't tweet, but it's to control the amount of airflow. Hope you enjoyed that anyway. A little bit different. There's our Embraer Phenom from RAF Cranwell as well. So there's a little bit about jet engines with the compression blades. I'll just let that go into the sun for a little bit chilly, but nice and bearable, as we say. The Embraer Phenom from RAF Cranwell, College Cranwell. The pilot would, as one of the options for the future, would be to go on to like an A400. The suite inside the cockpit gives quite a similar sort of layout to an A400 in some ways, as they get good hands-on to what it would be like to be flying a larger aircraft. Thanks for joining us, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Welcome to RAF Coningsby. A little bit calmer wind than yesterday. Luckily we've got a bit of sunshine as well. Blue skies, hardly any cloud. Oh, hello. This is a practice diversion from the Phenom T1. Pilots will get a chance to do what's called a practice diversion to get used to going to other airfields as well. They still do it even at the top level as well, because obviously once you've done it a few times, you've got to keep doing it. If you want to be the best, a good pilot is always training. A wonderful quote from and it's true, you know, with anything in life, that, you know, if you want to be good at something, you keep practicing it, you keep doing it, you keep training. And that is very true. Welcome all of you who have tuned in this morning to our last show here at Coningsby for the year, which is quite sad, I know, but we'll be back for next year. Just kind of sums up a successful year here at the Ted Coningsby channel. Phenom just going around for another approach. Big shout out to everyone who's tuned in. Honestly, it's been an amazing year. An amazing year here at Coningsby with the Ted Coningsby channel. You know, oi! How you doing? All right? Hey, you okay? How's it going? All right? Yeah. Good. Yeah. That's amazing. Oh yeah, alright.
That bloody drum didn't go up, did it?
No, never mind. Oh, that's good, that's really good. Yes, yeah, bless them, yeah they are.
They're absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, they are funny, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're good.
yeah, they bought lots of stuff.
Oh, they're good.
Because I had the Cozy Warrior patches as
Oh,
well.
they would have loved that. Yeah, no, they're good. They're good.
Yeah, so I hope to stop by and
Bless them.
yeah.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
No, that's really good. Yeah, that was good.
Sick repair.
Yeah, they were great, the sick repair. They were really good.
Not too bad. That's close. I'm not going to say they're great, not yet, because I've seen them a lot closer. I used to work with them.
Oh, right. Okay. Wow. Oh, excellent. Excellent.
A
Well,
long time
hopefully
ago in a galaxy far, far away.
far away. Oh, bless you. Oh, it was a bit windy. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's good to see you. we got here at Coningsby. Just lots of you the other day, actually lots of you while we were waiting for the stream yesterday were reminiscing on your favourite moments of the year. There are quite a lot, aren't there? There are quite a lot of really lovely memories for the year, and it's been a beautiful year. I love doing the TAT at the end of the year, our Ted Coningsby end of year party. It's a nice time to just get together, recollect memories, and just sort of, you know, get, you know, the amount of people and the amount of fans that we meet along the way as well. It's nice to meet you all as well, and who knows who we've got next year. So, you know, many of you have been with us for quite a long time, and just think of all those that haven't experienced the Ted Coningsby channel. I mean, imagine that. Imagine that they haven't come across the Ted Coningsby channel. So I wonder what new people we're going to meet next year across, you know, who will stumble across our channel. It's a really nice thought, that. Oh, bless. Thank you so much. Lots of generosity on here that I can see. Thank you, all of you. Really nice. Margot, thank you so much for your support. And all of you who support the Ted Coningsby channel, thank you all so much. Babs are as well. Thank you, Babs, with a who's just celebrating 11 months of membership with the Ted Coningsby channel. Guards march to you. Thank you very much. Margot as well. So Babs are 11 months with the Ted Coningsby Posh Officers. Babs are. So happy I found this channel. Everybody is just amazing. See what I mean? Thank you so much, Babs are. That is such a lovely thing to say. Guards march. Oh yeah. And Margot, on the first day of Christmas, Ted Coningsby gave to me a stream from RAF Coningsby. I could probably do that. On the first day of Christmas, Ted Coningsby gave to me a stream from RAF Coningsby. That's good. I love that. Babs are, thank you. High five and a Guards march to you. Thank you so much for gifting 5 Guards march. And also joining that trend, Margot Baxter gifted 5 Ted Coningsby memberships as well. High five and a Guards march to you. Oh, bless. Margot as well with a lovely super chat. Very best wishes to everyone. May your festive season be merry and bright. Thank you so much. Guards march for Margot. Thanks, Chris, as well in the background. Thank you. Neil Rail Basher gifted 1 Ted Coningsby membership. Guards march. Thank you so much. High five. And Margot, with 23 months of membership, is also a Ted Coningsby Fighter Squadron member. Thank you, Ted Coningsby, and our wonderful community. Thank you to our Spanner Flight colleagues. What an incredible journey. Very proud and privileged to be here. RAF Coningsby, thank you too. Big love to all. Guards march, thank you so much. And also Guards march for Margot as well. Margot Baxter, thank you everyone. Life is living and giving. Thank you, Margot, for another super chat. That's so kind of you. Thank you. And then we've got Caroline Stubbs, member for 16 months. That's amazing. Home after surgery, watching some TED therapy. Bless your heart. And I hope you feel well, and happy recovery to you, Caroline Stubbs. Guards march, who's part of our Ted Coningsby Squadron. A TCS Posh Officer, Gary Brown, who's been a member for 25 months. Look at this. If you ever see anyone with a green loyalty badge next to their name, they've been a member for over 2 years. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone in the TCS. Looking forward to more adventures with Ted and the Bears in 2025. Guards march, Gary Brown. Jenny B, Guards march, member for 8 months, part of our Ted Coningsby Squadron. Ooh, 8 months. Happy Christmas. Thank you very much, Guards march. Brunda Braus, member for 16 months. Love Ted. Thank you very much, Guards march. And Chris Baxter as well, Guards march. Thank you for the super sticker. Guards march. Ooh. Is that Reggie? Careful, Ted. So the Embraer giving us a few circuits while we wait. It's like a little starter, isn't it? While you wait for your main course. Mind you, we've had some foons already, haven't we? And you know, you may have heard in the background there, that's the lovely Anne there, the crazy duck lady, who was mentioned the Three Amigos and the bond, you know, that created out of the Ted Coningsby channel between three people. It's Ian Wright, Phenom and Daniel Walker as well. Amazing. And the Crazy Duck Lady was just finished now with her fundraising for the Royal Air Force Association. Which sounds like the Three Amigos really went for it. It's a good film, that, actually, Three Amigos. It's a classic. Might have to watch that later, actually. Hello there. Oh,
Merry Christmas.
oh, hang on. Let me just pop this on here. Oh, hang on. Bless you. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, this looks good. Destroyed.
We sent it to
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Long live the Crazy Duck Lady. We'll always call her that. You alright, buddy?
You alright, that when you like it, huh?
Yeah. That's good, man. A little bit chilly, but we're good. I hope we're all good, ladies, gents, and teddy bears. Here we go for another approach from RAF College, Cranwell's and Brett Phenom. bears. I'm just going around again for another circuit, which is pretty cool. I've got a feeling it might be a quiet day today. Coningsby, let's have a look. Just when did this get pulled out? I remember seeing this one. Tell you what, if you come into Coningsby, if you want to see something pretty cool, they are washing a Typhoon today down at the wash pan, which is just further down from the BBMF museum entrance. It's pretty cool to watch them, how they do it. It is very cool. I do like that one. We got a video actually of it from one of our early days, in the infant stages of the Ted Coningsby channel. The Reggies, for those concerned, are fine and well. In fact, I can see Reggie now. He's just making his way. I don't know what he's got. He's got some sort of... I don't know what that is. What is that? Reggie, what on earth is that? I can see him in the distance. He's just... it'll be a few minutes. I think he's got Jens with him or something. I don't know what's going on over there. Up to something. Probably discussing some sort of movie or directions for Captain Weber. $790 of you watching, thank you very much. Sharon Pilkington, Scott Steigel, how you doing? Roger Payne, Sharon Pilkington, I hope you're all well. Alan Gates, Michael Woodringe, Freddie O, hope we're all well. Here we go. Good, Lady Jens, teddy bears, and well, and all good, feeling all good and festive. Well, I know we are. comes. Hey, oi, all right, now. What are we doing around here now? My name's Reggie, part of RAF Regiment. Reggie, what do you have? Oh, it's my new torch. It's great. Look at this. Can you give me a hand just pulling that, mate? Yeah, look at that. Press that button, look at that. Oh, do you know what? This is absolutely... Oh, look at this. This would have saved everything. This would have been a manufacturer. It's just a little bit big for me there now. Yes, you're there. Reggie, how are you? Yeah, I'm right now. How are you doing? What is this you're carrying? Well, listen, mate. It's all good. You all right? Still looking for Weber? Yes, I'm looking for Captain Weber. Where is he? Well, I'm not really sure, mate. Maybe he just doesn't want to see you. What do you mean he does not want to see me? What is this? Well, you know, it could be like, you know, he just doesn't want to see you, doesn't want to be seen. You see, I've got a torch. If anyone doesn't want to be seen, I'll light them up. I would have saved everything, right? Star Wars, I would have saved that Darth Vader guy. He was always going on about the dark side of the Force. Well, do you know what, mate? Oi, Vader, if you're listening, I could have sorted it out. All you needed was a torch, innit? And then that other guy going on about divorce. What was he going on about divorce for? He was always telling Luke to go on about divorce. I think you'll find is the Force. No, he definitely said divorce. What are you talking about? It's the Force. Well, anyway, listen, mate, I'm off to go and find some things to do here. I've got me perimeter checks, end of year and all that. I'm working over Christmas. Well, you know. Yes, but you must remember, you must use your head, use your force. What, my regiment force? That's a good one, I like that. Use my regiment force, yeah. I'm going to go and find Darth Vader. He's not real, it's a movie. Here, okay, what is this? What does he mean by Vader? Not wanting to see me. What does he mean by this? I'm confused. I'm a little bit upset that he says that Captain Weber does not want to see me. Why does he not want me? What is the meaning of this? I'm very confused. My name is Jens from Germany. And I'm a little bit upset about this person who doesn't want me. I can't believe it. This is not good when I hear that he doesn't want to see me. Doesn't he not want me? Don't you want me, Weber? Don't you want me? No. Don't you want me, Weber? Don't you want me? Oh no. I don't think Weber wants me. Don't you want me, Weber? Don't you want me? My name is Jens from Germany. I must see this Weber. I must find him. Do that. What's the matter with people when they're not driving German cars? This German automobile. What's this one? Oh man. Let's find German engineering. Must find it. My name is Jens from Germany. Someone pick me up. You there. Fourth person. Pick me up. Wiltshire. I must find him. He seems good. I must find Weber. Mercedes. That's good. Daimler-Benz. Yes, very good engines. And the BF 109. Very good. And the 190. Very good engines. Yes. Yeah, BMW engines. Yes. Let's person with style. Mercedes. An excellent vehicle. Yes. The wagon. Thank you. I must go now. I must go. I must go. Woo! Oh yeah, right, where are these Typhoons then? Let's have a look here now. How we doing, ladies, gents and teddy bears? Hope we're all good. Keeping the buzz, bringing the smiles. And a good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from in the world. Hope you're all good. We are in the official viewing area, ladies, gents, teddy bears. Oh yes. So between now and February, I think the first week, I think Steve returns on the, I think about the 12th, something like that. No burger bag, no facilities apart from bins. There's quite a lot of big bins here provided. We always recommend as a channel to bring your bag, bring it like. Start getting used to having rolls of bin liners, you know, the small ones, the little swim, not big huge black bags, just so you can put your rubbish in, because you could be going to like the Lake District or Mac Loop and you think, oh, I've got a bin of some description. You can put your rubbish in. The reason why we always say that, even if you come to a viewing area, is that if you put a tissue in, it could fly straight out and it defeats the object. And of course, if you are coming to the viewing area, there is plenty of parking, and if you are venturing off, please be mindful of the busy road. As you can see here, it is 60 miles an hour, unfortunately. And if you are venturing off, again, same rules apply. Please don't touch the fence and rest your ladders on the fence. Of course, under no exception do you start climbing the fence. And of course, in this day and age, it is a no drone zone. A lot of drones don't fly anyway, but again, please, if you spot anything like that, there are numbers to call, but if you don't have one to hand, you could, there are numbers that are actually along the fence, perimeter fences. But if it's an emergency, we always strongly advise to call 999 if it's a danger of life, that kind of thing. But if you spot anything suspicious, call the base, quickly do a Google search and inform them of anything suspicious. But like I said before in many streams, you don't know what goes through these people's minds, so we don't want you to confront them. Do it discreetly. Just drive off if you have to. Get as much detail as you can, because we can do a lot more this side of the fence. You know, we can actually be sort of like a prevention, an extra set of eyes to protect the men and women of the base. If you spot anything suspicious, you know the ones I mean. If you know what I'm trying to get at, but you know, you will gauge that you think, what are they doing? This is not right. You know, better be safe than sorry. Get as much description as you can, but again, we always advise to do that discreetly. Not only that, if you spot anything like a bit of rubbish, card, huge bits of plastic going onto the aerodrome, again, this could be an engine killer. The other thing with bins as well, it stops birds sort of being attracted to, if you've got food that you're not going to eat anymore, just make sure you, again, another good thing, to put it in a bag, wrap it up and then put it in the bins, because it can attract a lot of wildlife. And again, wildlife control is key here. Gucci man, how you doing? How you doing? Long good. Time no see. Let me come down and see you, man. You alright? Yeah, good. Let me just make sure there's no food just coming in at any second now. You alright, man, yeah? All good. Good, let me just pop down and see you, mate. Cool, it's a bit blowy up here. Blowy yesterday. Oh, got a low approach coming from Beechcraft. Come and see it quickly. Quick, you're right. Yeah, good. Good to see you. A bit better news, isn't it? Yeah, that's much better, mate. Really good. Oh, that's cool. Going right home. That is good. That is good. That's good to see you, man. Yeah, you too. You too. Nah, good. Get out. I know, he's out. I was like, oh my god, I know that voice. I haven't seen him in a while. Got a Beechcraft Shadow from Waddington on approach as well now. Yeah. When you start getting lots of low approaches from other like practice diversions, it could mean that it could be a quiet day. Yeah, absolutely. They're using utilising the airspace. But you're all right though, yeah?
Yeah, mate, yeah. All
Good, man.
Just in time for Christmas.
Oh, that's good. That is good. That takes a little bit of weight off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's good. Well, that's a bit better. So, yeah, no, to keep me updated.
Yeah.
See what's going on and that. You got family? Got lots of family coming round over Christmas? Or?
Yeah, we got the family for Christmas at house, so that's good.
That's
That'd be
good.
nice.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That is all good. Send my regards to Teresa. Hope she's all good, man.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right. Bless.
Always do.
Good, good, good.
You got some lunch there, man?
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
You know what it is.
Oh, my favourite. I love that one. Especially from Grantham. Here we go. So we were at Waddington yesterday, and Waddington are here with us today. Here we go. Lovely light today here at Coningsby. Got regards from everyone at the moment. I'm getting a few messages here now. Chris Bloxham sends his regards as well, man. Oh, from all of us at the Spanner flight he's put here. Please give Future Man an in-person Reggie bear hug. Hey! Love it.
What's up, man?
Oh. It's quite bitter actually. It's got a little bit of a chill today.
Yeah, it was first thing. Very chilly first thing.
Yeah, a bit of a chill. Just getting a quick cup of tea. Woo! Lovely vapour, as you say. French vapour. Literally just talking about birds and bins. There's one just there.
Have you forged it?
Huh?
I'm going to say, forged it.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the blend.
Oh, you've got a bit of a soft spot. Just try it.
Huh?
Try it. Because you're a chocolate fan, I hear.
It's Claire that loves hot chocolate. Right. I love this book. This is cool.
I'm going to get some serious hammer.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I love me books. Love me books. Look, it's me new book. Look at this. Right, this is my latest and greatest book. Oh, hello. We got a performance takeoff. I don't think anyone heard that. Woo! PTO! Come out of nowhere. Didn't even see that. In just 30 seconds, that aircraft can go supersonic. Oh yes. Wow. Glad you got to sort of see it. Didn't even hear an engine start up, to be honest. Didn't hear anything. Wrong, you see, every time I have a cup of tea, something happens. Sorry about that. I was didn't even hear the engine, didn't even hear anything. I think everyone missed that. Oh dear. At least I've got to see some of it and get that for you. How we doing, ladies, gents, teddy bears? Hope we're all good. And the vehicle that you can see here, there, that's the AWCU, that's the Airfield Wildlife Control Unit. Big shout out to them for all they do. They are also 24 hours as well. They will be here every second of the day and night as again, just to reiterate, Coningsby is a QRA station, so they will be making sure that the airfield is free of any wildlife, as it's got to be ready for anything here at Coningsby. And of course, same applies to RAF and Rise Norton as well. Again, 24-hour bases require 24-hour care. So pilots can request a performance takeoff, and performance takeoffs are exactly that. They are powerful, full thrust takeoffs, and a little bit different when they're using 2.5, but it can be quite exciting to see as well. You get to really appreciate the climb rate on the Typhoon. Now, there's a bit of work involved. Well, air traffic controllers will always be working, you know, to guide flights to a certain degree and certain radius, shall we say, but when it comes to performance takeoff, you are now dealing with the climb rate. You're dealing with an aircraft that's at full thrust, so when it comes to PTOs, they need clearance. QRA takeoffs, again, need a bit of work with tower to assist to make sure that there's no traffic in the way. The air traffic controllers would need to make sure that that airspace is clear, because you now have an aircraft going pretty much close to supersonic in 30 seconds, or supersonic if it's cleared in a QRA, will go supersonic in just 30 seconds. It is an impressive aircraft, and even in just 1 minute can climb to just over 25,000 feet. Performance takeoffs are all due to the thrust to weight ratio, or power to weight ratio, shall we say, but also thrust to weight ratio. Very similar performance to the English electric lightning, because therefore the thrust is the actual weight, even with full payload and full fuel, the thrusts are just so impressive that it can actually stop to from brakes for just 8 seconds. Okay, not even reaching the arrestor gear or the rag cable. The Typhoon will rotate around about 180 miles per hour and can then pull into a 50 degree, 60 degree climb, and then into a vertical climb, as we've seen just then. So, and then it will just accelerate all that time it's going. All right, don't forget the amount of power to do that is special, because the Typhoon is accelerating all the way. It's not like a quick climb where the aircraft is actually gaining speed before it goes into a vertical climb. So the hard work is done here at the Typhoon end of things, that's for sure. A very impressive takeoff. Performance takeoffs don't always mean vertical. Again, if you hear a performance takeoff, they don't always go. 9 times out of, or shall we say 8 times out of 10 they do. You will get some performance takeoffs. Again, it's all to do with the climb rate rather than the vertical part of it, but 8 out of 10 they'll be going vertical. Usually 50 to 60 degrees climb, and some just pull it even harsher than that. We've seen many times. Ted Coningsby channel finishing up our second to last stream, as in our week show. We do have a Christmas stream, of course, but it won't be with movements or anything like that. There'll be something a little bit special for you to enjoy. Weather permitting now. Must stress that it is weather permitted. So we do have 9 Typhoons airborne currently. Phil Filkins, how you doing? Gerard, Harry Gardner, how you doing? Mark Moody, oi oi. Angela Farley, what's going on? Hope you're all good. Margot Baxter, hope you're well. Davey, hope you're well. Chris Blossom. What a lovely day. The Typhoon designated here of the Royal Air Force is designated as the FGR4. It used to be the F2, but obviously it's now a fighter, ground attack and reconnaissance aircraft, a role that's multi-role for the Royal Air Force, with the advanced short-range air-to-air missiles, well, the ASRAM and ramjet-powered radar-guided beyond visual range Meteor, as well as advanced medium-range air-to-air missiles, AMRAAM. Weapons used in conjunction with the Jet's Captor radar and Pirate electro-optical targeting system. Combine this with the Typhoon's superior performance and manoeuvrability, make it a formidable aircraft platform. The Royal Air Force's Typhoon has been tuned down to a max speed of Mach 1.8. Naturally, it's Mach 2.0, but this could be modifications that have been specifically designed for the Royal Air Force, because you start messing with the maximum speed, you can therefore increase the acceleration and velocity in that side of things. So again, these are tweaks throughout air forces that tune their own, shall we say. Wingspan 11.09 in meters, and so the wingspan is actually smaller than the, believe it or not, than the Spitfire. Brakes off to Mach 1.5, 35,000 feet, ladies, gents, teddy bears, is less than 2 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, that's all I can say to that. Empty weight is around 22,000 pounds. That's 10,000 kilos if you do the new and old money. Loaded weight around 46,300 pounds. That's total load, 21,000 kilos. How we doing, ladies, gents, and teddy bears? Hope we're all good. So we do have a flight of 4 arriving, or heading back at least. So hopefully they, it looks like they're coming back. Hopefully Cobra flight will give us a 4-ship formation. That'd be nice. Duncan Wright, how you doing? Duncan, regards to you and Joe. Hope you're both well. Good to see you at the party, and thanks for your donations to the Ted Coningsby's charity auction as well. Thank you for that. Oh, Yuki Roma as well. Thank you for gifting a Ted Coningsby membership. $830 of you watching. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, you have been cleared to click that like button. We'll start as we mean to go on. We're always making sure we're all good, done the basics, and of course, if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe. We've got a very busy year next year. Hopefully it's all good. Got some good things lined up. I just want to give you the latest, the very best variety of military aviation. Of history, a very important base, with RAF Coningsby actually functioning after the beginning of the Second World War. We're talking about sort of once it was built in November 1941, it didn't arrive here until February 1941. So from then, literally a few weeks later, into the next month of March, straight into the battlefield. Cobra flight just making its way back. Big shout out to everyone tuned in this morning. Thank you very much for joining us. Ted Coningsby channel, bringing you the latest and greatest military aviation. And it's our last day at RAF, or shall we say Ted HQ, bless it. Big shout out to 17 Coningsby Squadron Air Cadets as well. All rolls. Hope we're all good here at Coningsby. I'm just waiting for Cobra flight, which is 29 Squadron. 29 Squadron, a lot of history there with their aircraft, as well as been a fighter squadron as well, and they once had Guy Gibson as well in their team, in their squadron. Guy Gibson was once a wing commander here for 106 Squadron that were here, so wing commander Guy Gibson's history is rooted into RAF Coningsby as well, flying the Avro Manchester. And what is that sound? That sounds quite nice. Listen. So just over Mablethorpe now is a flight of 4. Hopefully they stay as a flight of 4. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Sounds like circuits from 2 of them. So again, they'll use the direct sort of corridor, shall we say, or at least the route into the long finals over East Kirkby and Spilsby. Or Spilsby and East Kirkby, if you want to do it that way. Get it right geographically, and that is. Who remembers the Diamond 9 Typhoon formation I got here once? Who remembers that? Yep, we got a video of a Diamond 9 formation. That was, I couldn't believe it. Again, me screaming off the top of my head that I couldn't believe it. And then Silver Trig, how you doing? Hope you're good. Edward Coates, Joshua Brown, Chris White, Christopher Carr, how you doing? David Harrison, how's it going as well? Hope we're all well. Muriel Hudson, oi oi to you. Hope you're well, darling. Ollie Westfalen from Denmark, greetings to you as well. Right, so flight 4, let's have a look if we're going to stay as a 4-ship formation. We can always hope, we can only hope for a 4-ship. Let's have a look. There are a couple that will do circuits, or at least one will do circuits minimum. I'm not sure if it was 1 or 2 that requested it, but nevertheless, we're here. Let's enjoy what we get. This one's definitely a land. And they'll always go into a one-way system, you'll notice that. And if they are staying in the circuit, that is, if they turn, so where they turned left into the circuit, that's them going into downwind. If they turn right, they're obviously not going into the circuit and using a usually tram-miles radar from there. And you'll usually see that they've got the gear up. They've retracted the gear when they turn right. if they're using 2.5 days.